Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I was supposed to be working on the Valiant. Things took a little change. I was headed to the store to get some parts and BigRed broke down on me. So I was going down the road about, I don't know, 50, 55, and it just cut off. No sputter, no nothing. So I was thinking spark, like a MSD box or something. But called David, he came over, we did a couple of tests. MSD was getting power and it was getting power coming out of it. So ruled that out, just towed it home. It was like 1.5 miles, so we hooked it to his truck, towed it home. So let me get you caught up with what else I've done. So just have the charger sitting on here because I've been turning it over. And I went ahead and did the MSD test. Let me unplug this for the noise. All right, got that battery charger unplugged so we can hear. So what I did first off here is the MSD test to make sure the MSD box is working. And what I did is I jumped this off. This is the wire that goes to the wires that go to the distributor for the Mopar because it's a magnetic pickup. So took those, jumped them off, got the white wire out of here, which I've already secured back. But you get the white wire, ground it, and when you lift off, it'll spark if it's working properly with the key on. The key has to be on. So I have my coil wire here, and then as I was doing it, it was sparking, so that's fine. We know the MSD box is working. I went ahead and popped off the distributor cap, and it's pretty gross. The distributor cap, rotor, all that stuff has been on here since 2012. So I'm thinking I probably have a bad either like reluctor or magnetic pickup. But I'm going to start off, just put a new cabin rotor on it because it's old and dirty anyways, and go from there. I think I'm going to pull the distributor. If this doesn't work, I'm going to pull the distributor and we'll just look at it. So this is what AutoZone had in stock, just their gold series. Yeah, you'll see when I get the other one off, it's pretty nasty. This will do. Okay, so distributor cap, it's got some corrosion in where the coil wire goes. All those are corroded, all the contacts in there. Rotor's pretty worn out. So I'm gonna give this an attempt. I think it's gonna be a distributor problem, but we're gonna try this first. So here's a look at the distributor, and you can see it's got rust in it. And I guess it's just the humidity here in Florida. You can see up on my hood, this was cleaned not too long ago and it's already mildewed over. So I just cleaned this a couple months ago, but yeah, so it must be the humidity rusted everything in there, maybe broke. Oh well, there's the problem right there. Yeah, I don't have to do anything else. There's a problem. All right, let's go in the garage, get under the light here. But look how rusty this is. That's crazy. And the thing is, this is just a random Napa unit. But look, this is like a billet shaft, a billet case, which usually I got the hood closed on the car, but usually it's just junk. Pot metal, but this is like a nice case. I'd like to replace all this stuff instead of getting another one, because yeah, anyways, so looks like this guy just let loose, so he's done. See the windings in there, let loose. When I was driving this thing, it didn't sputter or nothing, it just cut off. But time to get on the interweb, see if I can find one of these and we can get it fixed today. That stinks. All right, so made some phone calls and looks like the only distributor I can get today is a Duralast from the AutoZone. Don't want to do that. I would like to, like I said, keep that. So I found a magnetic pickup from Advanced Auto. They have to get it from the hub. Won't be here till tomorrow. So I'll see y'all in the morning. Okay, back from the parts store this morning. Got my new part here. I'm gonna install that, clean the distributor up, and also talk about the setup here I have for my timing and ignition control and stuff. All right, let's see if we got the right piece here. Looks pretty good to me. So I'm gonna take this stuff out and also clean it up, get all this rust out of here. All right, so it looks like this is for a non-vacuum advanced distributor. This used to have vacuum advanced, it's all taken off. So this will be like for the lean burn computers, mid 80s and all, but I think we'll be fine switching it out. Well, first up, just get this reluctor out. It's just kind of pressed on there. Just need to clean that guy up some. Just a couple of screws on the sides. Take this guy out. Alright, there we go. Old piece, you can see this just fell off. So that was our problem. And also you can see we have moving parts on this one. And this one's just a solid piece. So this was for the vacuum advance and I just locked it out. Okay, got my reluctor off. Just needs to be cleaned up a little bit. So now let's talk about timing a little bit. The red truck has a programmable MSD box. It's the 6AL programmable, but I'm not using that feature right now for the program for the timing. What I am using is this 4 seconds flat restrictor plate. So you have a screw in the top or a clip, and then this comes off. For your mechanical advance, you have your little slots that allow for X amount of timing mechanically. Now, here goes the neighbors. What this does is it's got different size slots so that you can restrict the amount of timing. So if this is, say, 16 degrees of advance, I've got it on 14 here, so that it only advances 14 degrees from my base timing. So I'm running 20 degrees base timing and 14 advance, then I've got 34 total. So what I'm gonna do, since we have the distributor out, there's a feature, see the little circles here, I can completely lock this out. So I'm gonna lock the mechanical advance, I'm gonna put it back in the truck, and we're gonna use the programmable function on the MSD box. So what I'll do is install this at 36 degrees of timing, and then I can pull that timing with the MSD box. Okay, limiter plate is in the lockout position. Now the reason I run these is for running more base timing and not going too far with my total timing. So this way I can run, say, 20 degrees base timing, and I'm only going to 34 total timing, when if I wouldn't have this plate, it would go to like 38 degrees total timing, which would be too much. And I still want that higher base timing. So anyway, good product. Go ahead and put this thing back together, clean this up a little bit more. I just got gray Scotch Brite. And the reason this thing's so bad, the rust and stuff, the D150s, the first gen trucks, the hood crack is literally right over the distributor. So water goes straight on top of the distributor. If you have a cracked distributor cap and it rains, it'll get in there and truck will die. So had that happen before, just a little small crack in the distributor cap, broke down, next day it ran fine because it dried out. So just a little tip there, I guess. Okay, I have it all back together. It did take a little while. I had to make some modifications. Whenever I was putting my reluctor on, it was hitting my magnetic pickup. And here's the adjustment. It wouldn't adjust out far enough. So I ended up having to drill another hole. That is a self-tapping screw, so it went right in. And now I have 8 thousandths clearance. That's the number that came up with on the internet. So 8 thousandths clearance. Everything's good. This wire's a little bit long, and just did the best I could. It won't pull through there, so just gonna have to leave that like that, make sure it's out of the way. But all back together, so I'm gonna put it back in the truck. All right, got the distributor in. I went ahead and turned the engine over to #1 top dead center. I marked the distributor, put the rotor right on number 1 there, retarded it just a little bit, so hopefully it'll pop right off, and let's give it a try. Now I just need it to warm up and lock the timing at 36 degrees. Then need to get the laptop hooked up, do the timing curve. Okay, so I got the distributor set at 36 degrees and tightened down. So now here I have the MSD program, and since I have 36 degrees, what I did is that until 1800 it's going to be taken out 18 degrees, so that'll leave me 18 degrees base timing, and then out until about 15 maybe 1600 RPM it looks like, and then at 3000 RPM it will be only taking 2 degrees out. That'll put me at 34 degrees total timing for the rest of the way out. I set some rev limiters and stuff like that in there as well. Hopefully the glare is not too bad for you guys, but that's the gist of it. I'm gonna go ahead and put the air cleaner back on it, and let's go for a test drive. All right, little test drive. Kind of feel like it needs more base timing, but might just be the cold weather. Got some snap to her. Oh yeah. Running good. Still mess with that timing a little bit though. Get it right. But feels pretty stinking good to me. Oh yeah. She's good. All right, there you go. BigRed's fixed. Does skids again. A little update on the Valiant. I got insurance the other day. They hadn't got me my cards yet, so I couldn't get the tag done this week. But I'm gonna do that. Also, just kind of cleaning up out here. Put up another shelf. Got some organizers. Started putting bolts in those instead of in a daggone bucket. I had them in a bucket, so it's just easier to have them organized instead of digging through a bucket every time you need something. And just need to clean up the garage again from the mess today. But BigRed's fixed, so that's what matters. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Be back on the Valiant this week, and see you next time.